Hey friend, question. Do you feel like YouTube is crowded right now? Man, so much space and you're trying to get noticed, trying to find out how you can stand out with your brand on YouTube. Hey, my name is Chris from chrisandjigha.com, and in this very extraordinary episode today, I'm going to share with you what a viral YouTuber, yes, that's right, his name is jpsears, did, what he recommends to be his simple hack. I mean, it's so simple, so easy, a beginner's hack to getting thousands, maybe even millions of views on your video and allowing you to stand out even if nobody knows who you are right now on YouTube. All right, so if you want to learn his secret tricks that you can get started and implement today, stick around for that. So hey, welcome back my friend. Hey, if you don't know, this channel is all about you, all right, the home business entrepreneur, and empowering you with the mindset and the online skill set to get results, make more money, and drive the breakthrough that you deserve. All right, so if you like that type of content, making money online business, passive income, things like that, hey, give the video a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and hey, don't forget that bell too so you can be notified whenever I drop new videos around this type of content, which is pretty much on a Monday through Friday daily basis right now. All right, so hey, this is my YouTube channel. So who are we talking about? We're talking about the viral YouTube sensation himself, jpsears. I had recently checked out an interview with him and Mike Dillard, and I thought it was so hilarious. And let me remind you, this is a guy that works in the space of emotional healing. He's a coach and has created videos, a video, I think it was like his video about ultra spiritual life, how to become ultra spiritual, that gained well over 100 million views. Mind you, I believe that was his very first video. How did he do it? And mind you, he still continues to do it. Like, these videos have 11 million, 1.8 million, 1.9 million, 9.9 million. The guy knows exactly what he's doing in terms of getting how to get millions of views on your video and how you can do the exact same thing too, even if you're a beginner, to help you get noticed on YouTube. Because hey, I think this is wonderful. All right, so let's break it down. All right, we're talking about getting noticed on YouTube. All right, and I believe his simple hack that was so simple but said so genius was just really just one thing, and that is be your true self. Yeah, be you, be your true self. Okay, let's go over some data. All right, we know that YouTube is the second largest website on the planet. It gets at least about 1 billion hours of views every single day. Okay, it's get hundreds of millions of hours of content being consumed daily, billions of active users every month. Okay, YouTube no doubt has all the people that you're looking for to build your business. But at the same time, because of these billions, guess what? It's crowded, right? So that means you must stand out. Like, there's no if, ands, or buts about it. You have to stand out. Otherwise, you get lost in the space. And how do you stand out? You stand out with the one thing that makes you most competitive, all right? And that is being your true self, all right? Because you got to think about it. In this day and age, and he's right, and I thought about it, it's authenticity that makes the biggest difference. Is when people go out of the box, right? They step out of the box and they do something crazy. They do something weird. They do something different. Something that is really themselves. Something that really speaks to who they really are and really conveys that message out in the audience, like through your video. And what's so special about your true self is that, man, this resource is inexhaustible. All right. Like, I mean, the creativity that you can come through with when you align with who you really are and you stay true to yourself and you be who you are, dude, your confidence goes through the roof and your creativity shoots through the roof. Like, you can come up with all kinds of ideas. Imagine how limitless you could be when you're not worried about what other people are thinking about you, when you're not worried about, oh, what will people say, when you're not worried about judgment and being criticized. You can, like, be free to, like, be amazing, you know? Be amazing. Your true self is the most unique thing you own. And so that's why it makes it a big deal. This is your ace. This is your ace in the hole for YouTube to stand out, because nobody can come out and look like you. Nobody can produce you at the inexhaustible levels you can. That's why it's such a big deal. Authenticity. You know, I think a good test to figure out, like, you might be like, okay, well, I don't know how to be authentic. Like, what does that look like? I think a good test to figure that out is to ask yourself this question. What's the one thing that you do that you would not dare tell anybody about? Like, write out 3 things, those 3 things that you would never tell people about. Like, because I mean, this is the thing that you do, it's your own thing. Like, it could be something that you do, right? What are those 3 things? Now, whatever those 3 things are, that's what you guys start doing. Yeah. Oh, like, Chris, I could never do it. Dude, you might have to if you want to stand out. If you want to get millions of views, you got to be authentic. Man, for me, I think about like, what's the one thing I most likely wouldn't tell people? I probably wouldn't tell people that, like, I enjoy watching Ellen, right? But yet I'm telling you right now, right? Maybe because I got to the point where I kind of don't care what people think. But I like watching Ellen. Like, her show is amazing. Like, she be giving gifts off, give to people and dancing. I don't know what the hell it's about, but I enjoy the show. And I accidentally got hooked into it. I typically wouldn't tell nobody about this. In fact, I'm saying it on this video. I'm hoping nobody really watches this video, right? But this would be the video that somebody would watch. But it's got to be something like that, right? Like, what is that thing? That might be the thing that you have to really consider to, like, add into your videos. So the big thing that he talks about is honoring your unique gift and energy, right? Don't run away from it. Don't run away from who you truly are and what you truly feel, like what really makes you happy and fulfilled. So, for example, he talked about how he liked being a jokester, right? He liked being funny, but he really thought that maybe being funny wasn't appropriate for his videos, right? He was kind of in this place where we all kind of get in, oh, well, I gotta look professional. I gotta look a certain way. I gotta be this way because that's what people want. But really, you just kind of sold yourself on a bill of goods that really isn't necessarily true. It's just a story you told yourself. And then when he let that go and started just being himself and just being funny, and here's a big thing too, is ignoring the audience, right? Ignoring the audience for a moment and just ignoring all the chatter and just being you and be creatively you, right? Not worrying about whether or not anybody's gonna watch your video or what they're gonna say about your video, just being creatively you. This is how you honor yourself. You honor your gift. You honor your gift that you've been given, and you are harnessing your true energy. All right, so if you're talking about how you're going to get these views, right? This is basically how it's going to be. Getting the views that you want means engaging the audience in a way that is unique, that they've never seen before, that is unique to you. So here's some action points, all right? I gave you one before. Here's another action thing you can do that he mentioned, right? Write out 5 things that is just weird about you, right? That is weird, the weird thing about you that is just kind of kooky and weird, that's kind of like, oh, you do that, right? And that, is slightly embarrassing, but, it's your thing. You do it on your own space. Like, for me, I can say 5 things that are weird, man. It's like, I like watching Ellen. I like, I like singing to myself, like really singing, and performing on my own in my own space. It's kind of weird. Like when I'm making food and warming up some food in the mic, I'm like singing and performing. It's really kind of funny. And I like Japanese anime, man. Like, if you ever watched some of that stuff, it's really good stuff, man. I mean, and it's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of weird, but whatever, right? Because you take one of these things, one or two of those 5 things, and your goal is to incorporate it into your video somehow, some way. And by doing this, This is how you stay unique. This is how you get unique, interesting, and authentic. And people are just gravitate towards you and want to figure out what you're up to and just can't help themselves because you're different. They've never seen anything like you before. This is how you get noticed on YouTube today. This is how that's how you stand out, by being unapologetically you, by being the weirdest version of yourself. Not like, you know, the terrible version of you. Like, you know, you want to be the best version of you. So if you like talk bad behind people's back, don't do that. But like, be the best version of you, the weirdest, most authentic version of you that people have never seen before. That's the answer right there. And a few quick tips that he mentioned that I thought was pretty interesting is that in your quest to get views and get subscribers and be seen on YouTube, watch out for these quick little warnings, all right? The first one is do not get addicted. Do not get addicted to the views, man. To the views, right? Because your initial thing is to like want to be like, oh, they're loving me, they're watching me. And all of a sudden, if you get so much addicted to the fact that people are watching you and you're getting attention, which is like a basic human need, you get addicted to it. And that might adversely affect your ability to be truly you. All right? Ability to be truly you. If I can spell. And it might stifle your creativity. So he recommended that you be careful with that. You know, the views are gonna come, the people will come, and that speaks to the second warning, which is be faithful. I mean faithful, right? Like it was your woman. Be faithful to your creativity. All right, and not to your audience. Right? So don't necessarily be building just like creating stuff and content just because you're like, oh, what will the audience think? What do they want? What do they want? Which is good to a certain degree, right? But you want to be able to definitely be in your own creative space and be true to yourself, be faithful to yourself, because that is where, if you get to the point where you're getting millions of views, that was the reason why you got there, right? You were true to yourself and people just came and followed suit. You don't need to follow what the people want. You follow what you desire and what you feel is the right thing, and the right people will come along, all right? Hey, I hope that was helpful, all right? I mean, hey, that right there is like it was a good bit of theory and some practical things you can do right now. Come up with your 5 weird things that's just weird about you, right? That you can incorporate into your videos. That's cool, right? That kind of brings out the difference in you, makes you unique, makes you authentic, gives you that unique selling proposition, drives up views, get you subscribers, and get you having you go viral in like crazy hot second, all right? So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope that was valuable for you guys. Hey, quick question of the day. What is your one weird thing, right? I mean, if you get the courage to leave it, leave one weird thing in the comment section below, all right? I'm curious to see what you guys got. So, hey, hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you did, hey, definitely give the video a like, all right? Hey, consider subscribing to the channel up here. Hey, if you want to check out more videos, how to make money online and grow your business, right? Check out this video right here. I think you'll like it. So until the next exciting episode, my friend, be blessed, stay hungry out there. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.